Hello YouTube, Math here, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. Before we stroll back to the boss fight, I actually want to finish up grabbing some items that are off in this general direction. Talk? Excuse me? Minor distraction.
Oh, I know that voice. Just how long has it been? It's me, Siegfried of Katarina. I'm loath to admit it, but I've been had. Someone's swiped my armor. Did you happen to see it anywhere?
I haven't.
Oh, yes. I see. Not to worry. Great planning begets great fortune. An old tenant of the Knights of Katarina. And I am a master planner, I do say. Ha 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 ha. I'm in quite a pickle indeed. Maybe I can fashion a replacement from I've got to use my head and think.
Okay, so Sigurd seems to have gotten himself stuck at the bottom of a well. In the meantime, we're going to keep pushing forward with the original plan, which was to head this way. I think this is going to be the fastest way to get where I want to go. We'll pop up the ladder again. I have noticed in climbing the ladder, I can hold down run and I do move faster. It no longer consumes stamina as it once did. You can see there is a difference between not moving quickly and moving quickly. Up here, I'm thinking this is where I at least could kind of see the items I know I've missed. They're down in that general area. So why don't we go ahead and deal with this fast swipey guy? I'm thinking these guys are aggroed, right? Maybe not? Okay, well that's good. Maybe we'll just need to deal with him. Ow. Well, that's too bad. I stagger him sometimes, but not always, it would seem. Okay, well, these guys are... Excuse me? These guys are somewhat docile, it seems. Not those, though. I'm pretty sure the ones with some additional legs on them are very much hostile. So, I think I need to drop off to get down there, and I never really... Oh, is there a... Ah. Some stairs over here. Okay, okay. Let's see... A young white branch. Young white branch. Okay, at the base of that white tree. Yep, you. Okay. And a kind commenter did say apparently these guys cover you with leeches when they attack. I'm not quite sure how to get them off of us. If I do get hit by them, I think I'm planning on some panic rolling. was my top strategy. What just happened over there? Undead bone shard. Well, that is nice. Bear powder. I'm really not sure what's going on with all the explosions everywhere. Okay, soul item and... Oh, wait. We're standing amidst more arrows. Is the giant that we befriended still, like, hooking us up with shots from afar? That seems strange. What would have kicked that off? I don't know. Is that the direction? Yeah, we can see him from down here. Okay, so he is kind enough to occasionally rain down some artillery support. I don't know what caused him to shoot, though, or how to get him to do it again. Yeah, I guess these guys have limits to their goodwill and do occasionally remember that they want to murderize me. That's fair. I can't really blame them. It is in their nature. Alright, we want to go down over there. See if I know how to get back to the place I was before. It's the first time using the shortcut after unlocking it. And I think this is going to be where I need to be. And most likely I'm going to end up embering and bringing in some NPC assistance. Not that I need it, of course, but, you know, it never hurts to make friends. And I think I can probably just leave these guys in the pews. I'd be surprised if my fight actually ends up... Oh, there we go. Nope, there we don't go. I'd be surprised if my fight actually ends up aggroing any of them. Wow, that was unexpected. Alright, got tagged by the big guy a few too many times. Maybe I should be a little bit more respectful of his authority in the future. Alright, alright. Well, that's fine. Luckily we weren't too far away, and really we just gathered up the few souls on the way there. I wonder... I'm gonna try to see if, like, instead of going down, if I go this way, can I somehow get our archer bro up there to give us the assist? Well, this didn't lead to anything good. Okay. I've only really been through here the one time, so it's entirely possible that I don't know it quite like the back of my hand. I don't think I want to go down there. I believe I want to stay up top. This seems promising, except for all the guys digging their way out of the ground. Okay. And as long as I'm aggressive with these guys, they're not too much of a danger, really. Now, was that a shot being fired? I think it might have been. Anything? Anything at all? Hello? Archer friend? Remember me? No? I don't know what causes him to fire. Huh. I was hoping that coming this way, he might have lit up this little guy, who otherwise poses a bit of a threat. Well, sometimes anyway. Oh, he was kind enough to drop a blood red moss clump, though. Well, that'll have to remain a mystery for another time, I suppose. I, of course, did not choose the same pathing as last time. Maybe he starts shooting when you, like, drop down into the area where all those items were? More questions than answers, it would seem. Alright, and we'll try to be a little bit more mindful of the big guy with his big sword. Certainly not compensating for anything. Oh, uh-oh. Okay. Well, my managing aggro didn't go as well this time. And I'm already injured, so I do want... Jeez. To be mindful of the fact that I'm getting a defense bonus when I'm at full health. Okay, okay. And as soon as I'm not at full health, those attacks are going to do a bit more damage. Ow! Okay. Why are you suddenly so challenging to fight? There. Yeesh. Yeah, it doesn't seem I'm using my shield much against him anyway, right? Okay. There. A deacon skirt. Let's check that out really quick. Maybe we can find out a little bit more about these guys. Skirt worn by deacons of the Cathedral of the Deep, worn on the inside of the deep red robe. In times, those dedicated to sealing away the horrors of the deep succumb to their very power. It seems that neither tending to the flame nor the faith could save them. Was the deep, like, dark energy again? A la Manus and ultimately the antagonist of, like, all of Dark Souls 2, really. Now, I may have burned a few more Estus flasks than I would have liked getting to this point. I'm coming in with 5 this time instead of 2, though, that I had last time. And with 2 NPC summons, Horus the Hushed. It's a very appropriate title, Horus. As well as Henri of Astora. Once he comes in, anyway. Yes, Henri of Astora. With the assistance of these 2, I'm hoping this fight goes a little bit smoother. We didn't do too bad last time. With 2 Estus flasks and on my first attempt, I got the boss down to about half health. I would imagine that with more healing items, as well as the NPC assistance, this should be easy enough. Now, Horus, no, they're trying to run to me. Oh, that was nice. Well, the lock-on seems like it's probably going to do more harm than good against enemies where I really want the precision of which one I'm attacking. There's a few too many points to lock onto in this crowd. Now, where'd you go? Okay. So, does it seem does it seem it can move even when you're not killing the one that's currently inhabited? Or is it possible my NPC bros hooked me up with a kill on the correct one there? They're really going to town on crowd control. I can't be too disappointed with that. Combined with the precision of my own S-stock to hit the correct mark. These guys are doing a decent enough job of keeping the others busy. Alright. Let's maybe get some stamina back here. And come back in for another round. Oh, that. Yeah, okay. These guys don't hit too hard, although, man, the big blue guys certainly have plenty of HP. Oh, well, I don't have any firebombs. Okay. This is probably going to be bad. Okay, yep. Let's get our heal back on. And then get back in there. Not doing damage to the right one just yet, but there we go. Okay. I'm actually quite surprised Horus and Henri are holding up very nicely. Usually one challenge that NPC helpers have is keeping themselves alive, but I would say they're doing a stand-up job. And Horus, you want to maybe... Oh, jeez. Okay. Back to full HP. They got off their little curse build-up attack for a short while, but I think we got it interrupted pretty quickly there. Ow, ow. That wasn't very smart. Ow. Okay. Amazing you guys are hitting with the fireballs from way past the three-point line. Okay. Okay. I'd say one more strafing run here. And we'll be done. Nice. Oh, that's so cool. I like how they all kind of collapse to their knees and fall to their death at the same time. Alright, we got a small doll and the soul of the Deacon of the Deep, which looks quite a bit different than some of our previous boss souls. Also, a bonfire did appear. Nice. Like that. And then let's take a look at these items, shall we? Small doll, silverwork doll depicting a young squire in the legendary old city of Irithyll, situated in the Boreal Valley. The Pontiff Sullivan gave this doll to valued subjects so that they might use it to cross the barrier when they return home. Listen carefully and you can hear it say, "Wherever you go, the moon still sets in Irithyll. Wherever you may be, Irithyll is your home." Okay, we can't use it, so I'm imagining it's going to unlock an area maybe in the Boreal Valley. Dolls, of course, have unlocked things for us in the past. We get another kind of swirling soul. This one powered by the dark. The coloration certainly seems that way. One of the twisted souls, steeped in strength. Used to acquire many or transpose. Yep. After Eldridge left for the Boreal Valley, Archdeacon Royce remained in the cathedral with the High Priest to keep eternal watch over their master's coffin. Left for the Boreal Valley. Is that maybe a euphemism for died? Left for the Boreal Valley, and they kept watch over their master's coffin. Their master being Aldrich? Is this his coffin? It's quite square in shape for the coffin of a man. Well, let's see. Is that gonna do it for moving forward out of this area? I'm not seeing any exits anywhere. Do you? No? No? And I don't recall coming to anything that required like a, the doll key item to proceed either. More of these statues behind sealed gates, it would seem. Alright. Well then, let's pop back, the Deacons of the Deep. Let's pop back to Firelink Shrine. Maybe we'll be able to spend some souls, and then I imagine the area that I know I haven't explored towards was in along the Road of Sacrifice, or the Woods of Sacrifice. No, the Crucifixion Woods after the Road of Sacrifice. That would be right. Oh, hello. In the Crucifixion Woods, there was certainly a splintering path, and I went one direction, but never explored the other. Might want to head back to it. Hey, what? Let's do a little conversing before we decide where our souls are best spent. Yeah. This one, I don't know if it was necessary to summon these two in order to get them here, but in case, I'm glad I did it anyway.
Oh, and we meet again. We spoke before on the Road of Sacrifices. Anri of Astora. I'm well pleased to see you safe. We reached the Cathedral of the Deep, but Aldrich's coffin was empty. The man-eater must have left for his true home. The little doll in the empty coffin told me. Aldrich is said to hail from Irithyll in the Boreal Valley, an ancient fabled city. A pilgrim told me that the city lies beyond Farron Keep, and so becomes our destination. Aldrich's honest home is Irothil in the Boreal Valley, an ancient fabled city. A pilgrim told me that the city and so becomes...
Okay. And Horace? Yeah, that's about what we would expect from Horace. Let's see here. Let's talk to Mr. Crestfallen really quick. See if he is still saying the same.
Gaining admission to the Legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars opens the door to the wolf blood. Even accursed undead want to believe they're special, it seems. I pity the sorry souls.
Alright, so the same dialogue, but the keep he speaks of is Farron Keep, beyond which we now know lies the Boreal Valley, the true home of Aldrich.
Aha, thou'rt returned, and a fine day it is. So, happened upon any twisted souls?
As it happens, I have. Let's see. Soul of the Deacons of the Deep now gives us Deep Soul. Fire Darkened Soul Sediment. Sorcery of the Archdeacon Royce and his deacons said to have been imparted to them by MacDonald of the Boreal Valley. Fires Dark Soul Dregs. Souls which swell from the deep pursue their target drawn towards life. Or the Cleric's Candlestick. Candlestick used as both sword and catalyst, used for worship by the Deacons of the Deep. The deacons, under the guidance of Archdeacon MacDonald, became both clergymen and sorcerers. Provides temporary light. Okay, it requires faith, whereas this is a sorcery. And my own intelligence is at 11. Let's go ahead and grab this.
Now, do not be away.
Yep, not going to be away overly long. Check.
Welcome home, I speak that. Very well, then take no.
More in the spirit of simply experiencing more things than it really being a good idea. I'll go ahead and grab the additional level in intelligence, and then we need a little over 8,000 to level up again. I've got quite a few soul items here. I think we're going to need a little bit more. No, that's only 50.
Welcome, host.
Does that get it? It does. Okay. Then let's see. Vigor to 20? I'm okay with Vigor to 20.
Farewell, Ashen Maid.
I don't believe we've gotten any other, tomes or anything like that we really need to turn in. We do have an Undead Bone Shard to burn to get us to Estus Flask +2. Okay. I don't think... No other, Estus Shards, right? I don't believe so. Okay. And then... Tune Spell. Let's take off Spook for just a little while at least, and we'll check out Deep Soul and what it's capable of. I just kind of want to see it. It's a new spell, that sort of thing, more than I think it'll necessarily become a new mainstay on our build. We're not going to the Crystal Sage, we're going to the Crucifixion Woods. I think this will be the closest bonfire to where I want to be. And basically, instead of heading in the direction of the boss through the little fort with all the sorcerer guys, we'll instead be heading just to the right of that, where there was a large man, I believe, wielding a club that I didn't want to have too much to do with the last time I was here. Let's check this out for a second. Okay. I'm guessing, is that a slow kind of homing spell? One way to know for sure. Yeah, I would say it certainly knew where it was going. Let's like try out over these guys. And it's not the fastest, but not the slowest cast. Can we... Well, maybe it doesn't home? Maybe it homes on only specific types of enemies? Well, it certainly hit him. I'm not sure, like, what causes it sometimes to go towards them and other times not. Maybe a mystery for another time, though. We'll get our FP back, and then a spell that we're actually going to be using, magic weapon. And I'm thinking we basically pop through here, kind of ignore the little crabmen, and then instead of heading that way, we'll be going that way towards the item that we can see over there. I can't get up over here. Uh-oh. Jolly Crab has spotted me. Do you want to maybe de-aggro before I go this way? Please? Pretty please? Okay. Item there. Item straight ahead. Yeah. That was the guy that I was remembering. Wow, he's a lot closer than I thought he was going to be. And the crab's just kind of hanging out there. I think we got all the other items in that general direction. Probably just going to be you and me, giant club guy. Just you and me. Okay. Well, that doesn't seem like it wants to happen. Can I drop down from up top? How do I get up top? Stand by. We're going to head back this way for just a moment, and yeah, I want to get up to that ledge somehow. I'll tell you what, let's run over here, not eat a soul spear if at all possible. Oh, never mind, we're going to eat a soul spear. Maybe we're going to eat a couple of soul spears. Okay. That was more damage than I really wanted to experience there. But we did manage to kill him with a flourish. And then... Ah, yes, yes. I can get right up to here. Drop down. Run over here. And let's see what you have to offer. The Golden Falcon Shield. Okay. We saw the Golden Falcon Shield in Dark Souls 2. It was actually one of the first enemy shields we ever saw. 59% physical is not so great. Does it deflect spells? Has parry. The Golden Falcon was the emblem of an ancient band of sellswords, and even to this day, many mercenaries remain who look upon it as a token of good fortune. Might increase, like, item... No, we can actually see our item discovery does not increase our item discovery. Alright, well, so much for that. In which case, probably nothing we're ever going to use. And the final item is just a soul item. Okay. Well then, let's get over here and see if maybe we can attract his attention. Oh, he's got a friend behind him. Without attracting his friend's attention? Okay, he's got a buff. Yes, he does. And a little cute shield that he is probably... Oh, wow. Gonna try to parry us with. I was not expecting the stun off of that thing. Ow. Okay, come on. That did manage to actually combo me. which I'm surprised by. After the first hit, I was basically spamming the roll button. The game didn't care even a tiny bit. Yeah, man, that rocks you. Okay. Well, that's interesting. There's a big kind of shockwave radius, and maybe some hyper armor, or he's just rocking a fair amount of poise. No, you don't. Okay, he wasn't too bad. Yeah. There seemed to be quite a bit about the Great Club designed to let you sort of combo people with it. Generally speaking, it's hard to get multiple hits because of just how slow it is. Alright, he's using a great curve sword, and my buff ran off right as I hit him. That's wonderful. Okay. I think I can maybe back up enough to get another cast of it. I think I can. And I didn't even regret it. Oh yeah. Now, that curve sword's cool, my friend, but I'm betting my S-stock swings a bit faster. Yeah, it's got a bit of poise, but wow, that was quite a flourish. It's got a bit of poise, but nothing I can't deal with some buffed up jabs with a S-stock rocket magic weapon. Exile's Greatsword. Okay. Let's take a look at both of these real quick. Let's see. We just got a great sword. It's going to be that. 24 strength and 16 dex. It's not an insignificant amount of dexterity required compared to something like that. Bloodstained Greatsword wielded by one of the Watchdogs of Farron. Alright, so we're heading into the Farron Keep. These guys are the Watchdogs of Farron, guarding a wolf of some kind, who presides over the slumber fallen warriors. The blade is a reminder of the exile's past misdeeds. Inhuman strength is required to wield this heaviest of curved greatswords, and it has a spin slash, which I believe is going to be what we saw him use a few times there. Oh yeah, I never looked at the Drang stuff that I picked up. There was a giant in my way at the time. Paired hammers of the Drang Knights, descendants from the land known as the legend, known for the legend of the linking of the fire. Lordran, perhaps? Like, what land would that be? We've linked the fire several times in several places. When the Drang Knights disbanded, they scattered across the land as sellswords. They quickly became known for shieldless, aggressive tactics that struck fear in the hearts of men. Spin bash. Bash foes with a large spinning motion, and utilize momentum to transition into an overhanded strong attack smash. Alright, we'll look at their armor as well, but first, I think he was using this great club. Hard, durable, its weight makes it easier to break the guard of shields, and Warcry. Okay, it's very similar to the large club, which you'd probably expect. One requiring 22, the other requiring 28 strength. Fair enough. Let's look at the Drang armor, if I can. Did we get a helm? Was there no Drang helm? Seems like there wasn't. Okay. What do we got here? Herald Drang. Ooh, that looks pretty. Armor of the Drang Knights, proclaimed descendants from the land known for the legend of the linking of the fire. Fine protection is both light and strong, having been reinforced with rare Gastile. The Drang Knights were once feared sellswords until treason meant descending into the abyss, and they were separated forever. Okay. There was armor in Dark Souls 2 that looks a lot like. Was it like the armor of Drang Lake or Drang Lake armor? The rare Gastile was also mentioned on several items in Dark Souls 2. Let's actually check it out as far as armor we might see about wearing. Oh yes, it is lighter. Goes from 12 to 9. but 9 to 5 on defense and weight, respectively. Also, alright, Assassin's Gloves. Lighter than Assassin's Gloves, though, which is kind of surprising. Looks badass, not gonna lie. Okay, well, tell you what. We'll use this for a little while. Got ourselves a nice flowy cape, still with our battered hood, and I'm thinking it matches pretty well here. Now, what were you guys guarding? A dead end? That is usually the reason for our homeward bound. Ah, I believe this is the other side of the grate that had the coal earlier. So, like, that's the hallway with the Black Knight in it. And we had another door at the end of that hallway that we could not open. Yeah, like that ledge, I think, is area we've stood on before out there. But the area beyond it, something tells me we're going down in order to get to it. We also see these large fires suspended out here. So there was a trial to enter the Legion. Was it lighting these 3 fires? Is that why they're lit? Is somebody has completed the trial? These guys being the watchdogs of Farron Keep. Alright, alright. And do we hear anything? I don't hear anything. Oh, bonfire time. Well, that is quite gracious of you, game. I do appreciate it. Let's go and light this real quick. Thank you. Farron Keep. We have arrived. Okay. I don't love these sludgy guys. Extinguish 3 flames and open the door to Wolf's Blood. Okay. Oh no! No! It's a poison swamp. It's a poison swamp. Alright. Well, yay. Do I even have, like... No, I don't have any moss clumps or anything. This is gonna be rather torturous to go through. I can basically expect myself to be poisoned at all times. Okay, that's always fun. A ragged mask. Just kind of grabbing some items close to the bonfire here. Rag that covers the wearer's mouth, likely a makeshift item that helped reduce intake of various poisonous and noxious fumes. Let's see, poison 14, poison 25. How's it look? I'm not sold. Fashion souls are more important to me, sadly, than than anything actually conducive to gameplay. The Assassin's Hood actually has a ton of poison resist, though. Look at the, like, black on my mouth. Huh. Okay, I could probably end up rocking that for a while. Oh, man. I wonder if anyone back in Firelink sells poison moss that I haven't paid attention to. That's interesting in the distance. That red haze. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I am going to head back to Firelink Shrine, see if maybe somebody might be interested in selling us some things to help us on our journey here. But we'll pick up in the next episode at this bonfire and heading out across the poisonous swamp that is Farron Keep. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to subscribe. There's more on the channel every day. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos. And I will catch you guys next time.